It's been a hot second. Since we have a moment, knock on wood, I think our score is okay on Ark Raiders for now. Thought we'd go back into the open seas here. I don't think we're moving. We are not. We currently have our... It's funny how the frames get a little bit crazy here. We're going to be heading back to pick up another canister, but I think maybe we should turn on this beacon. Yeah, I think we should. We do have to be careful and watch our petroleum levels. We do have to craft it, but also it's our fuel. And I think it takes a decent amount to turn it into petroleum. And the time it takes to do it. Navigation beacon 32. So we prepped some of the stuff on the launch site. On the water, you can see it there in the horizon. South. Past the beacon. Oh yeah, there's a lot of... Oh boy. A lot of biological contact up here. Dude, my frames are eating it. Oh my goodness. Like big time. Okay, 0 frames. We're at a PowerPoint. Is it gonna crash? What? Is it? What's going on? I'm scared. Did my computer crash? Let me do this. Why is it freaking out so bad? I mean, it literally just... What's going on? I'm scared, dude. I don't understand. Hold on. It's very strange. Hold on a second. Let's do this. Let's close the game and see if there's an update. Whew, dude, that is not good. Okay, it's taking a second to catch up. My goodness. I don't know, it's so freaking bad. Can you guys hear me okay? Is it actually running? I can't even tell. I guess I'll try to run it again. I didn't see an update. It is very strange. I'm scared now. What is going on? Okay, we should be off the privacy screen now. Let's double check. Let me reload everything. Oh, that's a very weird way to start our stream, huh? Be right there. Very odd. Okay. Yeah, you know, I am... Question mark? I don't know what that was. Very strange. Could be a glitch. We are early access. It did seem like the frames were very bad when we came in. Last time we tried to mess with the settings, it seemed like it made it worse, even though we like dumbed down the settings. I don't know. That was very strange. We'll try it again. If we get stuck, I guess we'll just keep going. Time to do a donut. Yes, we're gonna have to do about 8 kilometers to go to the vault again. There's 3 slots on the launch site that I'm aware of. So we have 2 of the 3, so it would be nice if we got the 3rd. Plus I think we have enough memories on board to help with the next growth. Memories. I'm a little scared that this spot just makes the game unstable. you see power go through that line back there? We did. No, we don't. Why is that? Huh. Curious. I did not mean to do that. Yeah, I think the spot's making it very unstable. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Because maybe we're looking at the launch site too and it's loaded in. Oh my goodness. We're down to PowerPoint levels. Okay, should we just reload again? Okay, yeah. There's something about that spot that's unstable. We're gonna leave that alone. Okay, we're closing the game. We're gonna launch again. That was so sketchy. And we don't have, I don't think it's OBS. Right? It's doing something, look, it makes the stream go weird too. It makes everything unstable. Why does it do this? Okay, we're just gonna keep going. I see it. My goodness, that's terrible. It's not the internet connection. It's weird because it looks like everything else is stable except the game. But then clearly OBS was affected, but then I don't see any drop frames on OBS. Very weird. Okay, let's just drive away from this weird spot. Exodus Station. Lazareth Seed Vault is up here, I believe. Yep. So we need to go north. Check. Just gonna try to get away from that visual range because for whatever reason it makes the game and then OBS unstable, which is very odd. So I'm gonna try not to even look in that direction. It's pretty consistent. We did it twice and it freaked out. That's right. If this comes out in summertime, they're gonna have to do some legwork for sure. I'm not sure what engine they're using, but whatever current configuration they have makes it a little unstable. Yeah, wide turn. Probably turn off the petroleum. See what we drop down to. We're doing, dang, we're doing like 36. It's crazy. That's awesome. Hi, Kimmy. What's up? We're gonna try to launch our first batch of humans into space. It sounds so crazy, but the game is wildly unstable. I don't know why. But we're heading in that general direction. We can probably produce some more petroleum. I'm going to try to keep my character facing the other way here, in case that particular area for rendering is very unstable, which I assume is the case. How's our petroleum? Oh, okay. Probably could use some more of that, huh? How come that's not running though? Am I crazy? How come that's not running? Am I? Right? Dude, what a riddle that was. Like, dude, why is it not producing more petroleum? Uses Unreal Engine? Okay. I figured maybe it was, but I don't know. I've been looking at game engines and stuff recently, so maybe in my mind I credited it out or something. Yeah, wildly unstable. I don't know what implementation they're doing, but my goodness. And let's be real, it's not like people are buying new cards or memory right now, because that is absolutely tough. Okay, good. That's replenishing at a pretty good rate. Let's go check our fishing line stuff. Yeah, it's very bad. Oh yeah, 15. Perfect. 15 kilos. We'll throw that in the recycler. We should also get some biological material out of that too. We were supposed to do some Ark Raiders with the boys, but Mr. Tube had to tap out for tonight. So I was like, this is a good opportunity for us to go a little bit further in here, because I don't think we've done this all week. Stick all that in there. We'll run you. Okay, all of our cylinders are currently on. Correct location. Okay, so the petrol goes up quick. The diesel goes up quick. It's the petrol that takes a hot second. That's what we use for the flamethrowers. Roger that. Okay, so I think our... Please don't crash. Please don't crash. Okay, our fishing hopper's back in the mix. Boat could use a bit of fixing. Okay, so we're skipping the Lazarus complex altogether. And we do have to kind of aim towards the seed vault, so we're going to hook in a little bit. Storm's not helping our efficiency. Did hit that gas place, I think, on the way out. That should be a fairly quick pickup, as we have that whole complex cleared out and we have power going through it. We should be okay. Okay, it looks like a lot of that stuff is leaving us behind. I'm gonna hit save in the interest of maybe keeping us in a more stable spot. I'll probably start clearing off the deck. I'm gonna leave a few of the heavy pieces in case we decide to go pallet action for something. So I found that it makes the weight a little bit better. I know it's not good when the cables don't line up. I know we're kind of in an unstable state. It's making me nervous. It's been 9 days since we played. How about that? Okay, we can probably start. Probably everything we have here is probably everything we need for that, and we can probably just take the rest. Just grind it up. It'll be a long trip anyway, so it'll give us something to do. It's surprising how much iron we burn through. Yeah, I mean, it could also be poor implementation too, which I've heard in other games too, for Unreal 5, that is indeed the engine that this is using. I'm assuming that it is with some of the technologies that I'm kind of seeing, maybe. But, yeah, but I mean, it does come down to the thing of like, how good is the engine if you have to freaking finesse it all the time? You know what I mean? Because if there's like all these nuanced things, it's like, well, how usable is it then at that point? I know there's a lot of new technologies they're putting at, throwing in front of developers, which is good, but it also has a bit of a curve on it, from what I've heard. But I mean, you look at something like Ark Raiders and how great it looks and runs on all the different platforms, you go, oh. But still, if it's not super accessible and you don't have those kind of resources, I mean, you know? I get it. I get it. Let's make sure we're still going the right way here. We might have to switch to diesel overnight. Yeah, we're doing okay. We're not going very fast, but we're doing okay. 22 is not bad. Just course correct a little bit. Not bad. What's our power at? 5.4. That's with her container. We're spiking pretty hard in the red. Did up our wind turbine, or fix them rather, we didn't up them. I'm also running all this extra stuff in the back on this side helping. Oh, wow, yeah, that's right. These do fill up fast when we're moving. Yeah, get it. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Yeah, it's a fine line because when you introduce all these new technologies, like how good is it though? Like really, like if it becomes complex to use. And we've seen it with other like generation of consoles, like the Dreamcast was really good, but it didn't have a good support SDK. And because of that, I think a lot of developers kind of feel like, oh, it's more trouble than it's worth. I mean, that's still a very real possibility, so. Nothing that should be overlooked, ever. Keep a surplus of the doo-doo butter in here. Go check our course. So apparently they're still on track for summer. We're doing, oh yeah, we're okay, we slowed way down. The storm got us. We're in some chop then. So when the seas are high, you go slower. That makes sense. Okay. We hit something? We just went to 2 kilometers. We're in some shop. Are we moving? Barely. Yeah, we're pulling a lot of power. Yeah, we're not making very much traction here. Traction on water. Would it be drag? Yeah, the freaking chop is killing us. Let's hit the power. Yeah. And then I can see like the waves are 2.5 meters too. That's probably not helping. So we need something with a bit more oomph, so it looks like diesel's the way to go. As long as we stay on top of that production, I think we're okay. Plus, we've gone into a bit of ocean that we haven't really done before, and this looks like it's a bit tougher. Yeah, the headwind's not helping us either, which I think is what you were saying. Part of me wants to check some of that seed pod underwater, but because I think I have level 2 access, but I'm not sure. What's up, Mr. Russo? How's the trials going? I checked. We're at number 8. So, and then Odin and I, because he's at 2x and I'm at 1x, I think we'll be in the same category. So we're going to pinky swear not to do qualifiers until Tuesday night, 7 p.m. So we'll be running alternates, which would be good, because actually I should probably be running an alternate. If things are still good today, like Sunday, I'll most likely run an alternate for most of it. And then that way I can probably get some cool BPs and stuff with my other alternate. That's the plan anyway. Just trials, I'm up at the 6 spot. Nice, dude. Yeah, we're burning through it right now, aren't we? To make sure we have enough reserves just in case. Oh, that's why I can't see. I don't have locations on. Yeah. There we go. We're about 5 kilometers out. That headwind's still in our face. It certainly is. $35. There's always distractions though. Oh yes. No doubt. That's why I think Tuesday will give us enough time to like really kind of go into it, because you notice like our shredder run got way better as we kept doing it. Even though I think it's primarily solo, but having Odin kind of assist in the back, he didn't help with DPS necessarily. I mean, he hit a couple things, but keeping me alive, keeping the ads off me was a big deal, and reviving me. I wouldn't have been able to land it because I was just reckless. Nazareth Complex. Nazareth. Okay, our deck is a bit cleaner now. Well, we've already done 7 kilometers, my goodness. Come on, let's hit the 15. It did 1 kg while we looked at it. That hurts. Come on, top us out. Here we go. Kinda wanna get that. we need kind of all the help we can get. Let me save it first in case I get totally munched. And then, as we start to place for the other trial, I'm sure it'll be like a every other day thing. The game plan is to kind of slowly start doing the expedition. And then bring my other alternates up on the expedition too. There's at least 3 other accounts I'd like to bring along at least. Even if I don't get the max extra stuff, it'd be nice to have the extra slots. I didn't say anything, did I? Alright, Uncharted Waters. What's this game about? Well, you're the last caretaker, which is apparently a robot. And you're supposed to grab and grow humans, like seeds, and grow them, and then send them off to I don't know where. But it seems like all of us are already dead, like the robots. And it looks like there's other robots, and it's hard to tell like who attacked who. So the whole world flooded, and probably should have started with that. Whole world flooded, so we have to kind of float around and gather materials and then grow humans. We found a human seed vault. We're able to grow our first batch. We found the rocket ship that you sent it up to, so we're kind of getting more of the story as we get there. And then it's got 3 spaces on the rocket ship, so since we have more memories to grow the humans, we're going to go pick up one of the humans at the seed vault, Prometheus. Yes, it's very eerie, kind of creepy, but it's super cool. Coming to Xbox and PlayStation, I believe, summertime. For real, I thought that was the backup. So what's interesting is we start to go to these different areas, but we found there's a lot of like biological creatures around, and they seem to be around where humans used to be. So I don't know if they got munched or what. Everything seems to be mostly electronic or robotic. Like even that shark over there is like a cyborg. It's very weird. And just by seeing the way the world was as we go around the remnants, right? Because the world had been flooded. There was civilization. It's just hard to piece together exactly what it was. But that's the point. Trying to get extra materials. Let's go. Perfect. That's alright. I know a lot of people. Odin's got his expedition knocked out too. Hey, you're probably saving on daycare though, brother. There's so much metal in here. This is an Ark, or does this game also have Expedition? Sorry, we're talking Expedition is for we're talking about Ark Raiders. Okay, we already hit that fuel platform I can kind of see. We're heading for the Prometheus vault. I'm putting both electric and diesel at work here. We're going to wait till we get up to full speed, then I'm going to cut the diesel. We were pretty close to full speed. Oh my goodness, we're almost at 40 kilometers? That's crazy. Okay, 3.9 is not bad. Is there anything else? I think, like I said, everything's pretty much set up. We could probably make a few more rounds. Wouldn't hurt. We made a bunch of extra metal. Check our weapons box. Yeah, I don't have a lot of freaking rifle rounds, do we? We have 312. We have a couple pistol rounds. That should be enough for now. There's really nothing really to fight over there. .6. I do want to take him out. We kind of scavenge things as we go from like area to area. This is the last Caretaker. Diesel's doing pretty good. Put some more. Let's see if we have more organic material to throw in there. We may need to stop one of these nights and let all those nasties just kind of float up and we grab all that nasty goo afterwards. I think we're going to need it. I'd like to have a surplus instead of just going off of vapors, because if we ever need to run diesel at a longer stretch, we might be in the straits of dire. Okay, we got a couple boogers in here, so I guess that's alright. 0.2 kilos. Scrap metal left over from some of our runs. You know, I could probably move these. Right? These guys look like they're... Sorry, I think I need to update my driver or something, dude. My frames look like they're super bad right now. They shouldn't be. Okay, we're still kind of on Prometheus here. We're getting a bit more chop. Oh my goodness. Let's see what our speed is right now. I wonder if we need another solar or wind turbine on the top. Yeah, we're doing okay. Let me turn it just a little bit. Yeah, we got the headwinds. Headwinds are not good. Alright, we gotta punch the diesel, gentleman. 3.7, yeah, these are some of the bigger waves we've had, unfortunately. When it's nighttime, maybe we throw anchor and let the little boogers spawn in. We do have a reserve petrol tank. Diesel. It's up here. Just in case we need to get out of a hot situation. Oh my goodness, dude, look at these waves. I threw anchor. God, it's so creepy seeing the abyss. Oof. This is hell yeah, Ark is fire. It says, what's this game about? Dude, I love Ark. It's so much fun. We were supposed to play with one of my boys, but he got tapped out, so we should be playing tomorrow. But we're at a pretty good place in the scoreboard for now. We'll be playing off our main and then probably an alternate after that, because we're really trying to work our trials into Cantina. If we do this week successfully, we'll be in Hotshot, which, since, you know, we're essentially kind of casual players, to be honest, we tried not to qualify with sweats, you know what I mean? Because that really kind of, we don't have that kind of time you know what I mean, yet. Let's be honest, if we're doing this full time, then we would, but. I really just tried to load it with something I didn't have in my inventory. Am I good? Yeah, and then I know we're going to spin up some Icarus, because I think they're going to drop that on us pretty soon. Well, something big is coming in March. What is it? Oh, I know. Well, we'll see if it's any good. But, Marathon's coming in March. We'll make for a few more Blue Gate runs. Yeah, we're going to try some of that too, because I feel like our aerial trial this week was okay, but we could have done a lot better because we didn't overdrive kill anything. We just kind of, you know, posted a number. I think our shredder run was pretty solid. I think if we run it again, it'll be for an alternate. It'll be for more practice, like I said, to make sure Hotshots and Cantina, like if they have one of those up, we'll feel more prepared. Because clearly other people are landing that like crazy movement and stuff on there. And you know, the difference is a lot of those videos you see are on PC with mouse and keyboard. We're controllers. That's a bit, the competition is a bit different. Was that our anchor moving around like crazy? It sure is. Honestly, we may need to save and reload, because you notice how we're like going straight and then stopping? There's a bug going on here. I think we're fighting it. Not gonna fight the bug and lose our fuel while we do it. No thanks. We'll just go to the menu and come back and see what that does for us. Your shredder run was sick. I posted one today, not too long ago. That was the solo run. I don't know if the video's going to do any good, because I feel like whenever I post Ark videos on this channel, for whatever reason, they don't do well, which is fine. It's more for the love of the game. But I posted that one. That's a decent run. Even though we get murdered at the end, it's still a solid run because it still stands like what we were doing. But the one Odin and I did was pretty sick. I see a consistent pattern now that we've done it a bunch. I noticed that there's two spots I die a lot in because I get overconfident. And you want to go for that shredder kill right away, but if you're not paying attention, the fireballs and the pops can come get you off the flank. And again, this will pertain to a fireball run, a pop run, or a shredder run, because that seems to be the better place to do it. So we'll be ready for more types of trials, I think, once we start to dial that in personally. And ours are 100% on console, so more accurate representation for. It'd be hard not to play like Monday night or whatever. Monday morning, whatever it is. We could do it like an alternate, because then we don't really care if we go up or down. We're just trying to get some BPs and stuff. Okay, we're staying at a good 36. We have 200 liters still. We're at 5.9, which means we're decent. The time is, it's almost nighttime. I think we'll survive the night. I need to make sure I empty out. Oh my goodness, we're going in the shop again. Need to make sure we're pulling up our fishing line stuff. Waves are at 4 meters. That's ridiculous. We're doing 43 kilometers into 5.3 meter waves. Dude, what is this, deadliest sketch? What's going on right now? just hit something? Yeah, do you see that? Is that supposed to be happening? You know, it just like stopped us in our tracks. This could be the night we just kind of sit through it then. Here, let me just throw anchor then. Just wait it out and see if somehow that us going through the nighttime maybe might help us here. We'll pick up our fishing line. And we'll take a look to see what else we need to do. All of our stuff is everywhere. We could probably organize our boxes too, so this isn't like a, you know, complete waste. And we need more of that biological material. I'm trying to save this fancy stuff. And we could put the whole food processing thing on board too. That's not out of the question. We know it takes a long time. Yeah, we should probably get ready to do a couple shark runs then since we're sitting still. So the idea is at nighttime all these weird biological things hatch. And when they do hatch, and when you take them out, I mean, they're actually pretty nasty, but when you take them out, they leave all those biological materials behind, and we can use that to make petrol and diesel. And they do it in such large quantities, but they don't board the vessel, I think because we're lit up. But in the morning time, the sun kills them, and there's like a whole bunch of it on the surface of the water, so we'll just pick that up. We're trying to save up for materials. We're heading to, eventually we're going to Exodus Station, that's where we were. We're picking up more seeds at Prometheus Seed Vault. We're going to go to the Lazarus complex to grow them. Hopefully everything is still running properly over there. But we do need to gather materials and get everything ready for that process. We've gathered memories for the human growth, which I think we have enough. We may need some more of the food material stuff, so maybe that's something we kind of experiment with here. I don't know how well the food processing stuff is going to work on the deck of the ship. We put it downstairs last time, but it got a little crazy. Better get inside. The nasties are coming out. And we could technically hit the sunken city at 3.5 kilometers. What do you guys think? Or should we just keep heading into the... Could be more goodies in there. Oh, wait. That means there's some... Okay, so that looks like a person floating. It's actually like a manatee. And they're only around where humans used to be. Does that mean there's something sunken right here? Here, let's go take a look. Hold on. Because we found earlier... And maybe this is out of order. I don't know. We found earlier that there's like these underwater capsules... And we found like a seed thing, but we needed like Moses security level 3 or something like that, right? It's crazy. Okay, let's go motor over there real quick. I'm interested to see what this is. Because we could probably deep sea dive it while we're chilling. Because I don't think there's anything technically there on my map. Yeah, I don't think there is. I don't think it's over that complex. Right? So it must be underwater. The real question is, will we ever be able to move? I don't know if the swinging anchors are messing us up or what. Screw it, let's hit the diesel, let's go. Come on. Yeah, because the other stuff's like 6 kilometers out. That's something underwater for sure. Yeah, see, we're coming up on him real fast. Yeah, this is definitely something. I don't see another one though. Alright, throw an anchor. Even though we just stopped dead in our tracks. I don't know if that's a glitch or what. It's very strange. Oh, that's great. I didn't put it back in the water. What a chode. I'll put this in the processor. I think I just have a bunch of metal on me. I do. The shredder. Dude, my sleep is so jacked up. Is yours still jacked up, Kimmy? Oh my goodness, these waves are huge. Oh, this is full. Whoops. Let's go underwater and just take a look. Oh, you know what? Do we make the deep diving stuff? Oh yeah, we got a glow stick. We can probably make another one though. I can hear him. Plink, 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 plink. That should be enough for what we're doing. Yeah, let's take one more. Let me save it. Yeah, these things when they pop in the morning. Okay, we have all the stuff to help with more pressure, so we should be able to go pretty deep. These waves are crazy though. We could just go a little bit off that beaten path and my goodness, we're getting beat up. Seed vault's is less than 3K out. Forgot the zits are out, huh? Yeah, that's not creepy, right? I don't like this. Okay, there's really nothing here. Okay, let's quit and we'll load it up again. Oh, I don't like that. 3 fears. Okay, caves. People go in and all they can fit are their feet and stuff. Why would you do that? Spiders and deep, deep, deep water. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? That's crazy. Right, the guy could just be stuck out there. I didn't see anything under the water, so it's worth a shot. We found like an underground or underwater seed vault when we did that last time. Yeah, I don't know what he's doing so far out here. You know what, let's wait till morning and we'll take out a shark or two. That way we can get some extra supplies. Against my better judgment, we're gonna make a bunch of rounds. As a way of depleting our iron like you wouldn't believe. Look at these freaking seas, my goodness. Alright, I think we can at least take out one. Pull my mouse and keyboard out so I'm not sitting on the edge of my seat like a psycho. I guess we can move until we see one. Let's go ahead and get in position. It's not gonna hurt. So we are turned the wrong way at the moment. Dude, the frames are eating it. And then all of a sudden, look, it's just clear as day. Very strange. So let's stay break. Let's get the snot out of here. There it is. Excellent. Okay. That didn't take long. I got ripped off by a Bastion. Dude, I feel like if you peek on them a little bit, they just go, nah, son. I didn't think they used to be like that, but they definitely are now. Okay, get all these little nasties. Let's make sure the engine's off. We gotta do something about these frames. This is crazy. Okay, there we go. The sun has eradicated them. Yeah, it's because we're moving. Usually they're under the boat. Yeah, it almost an instant down, 100%. Yeah, if he catches you a little bit, there's no really running away from it. That's why it's like, whenever we're rolling on Blue Gate, you've already heard me say, like, I keep blue augments on tap, so I have magnets on hand at all times. And speakers, because I run with the cloak on that. Because the only thing that can save you when that thing's ripping you apart is to have your cloak equipped and ready to go. So that means you gotta be ready to make multiple cloaks because you're just gonna lose them. But that's just the cost of doing a round. Same with Rocketeers. When Rocketeers have you dead rights and you've got no cover, your only saving grace is a cloak. That's it. You might be able to run and dive, but most of the time he's gonna double shot you. He's a nasty boy. A decent amount. Let's get back in there. What's up, Odin? That's pretty good. That's pretty good. We'll take it. We'll give it a save and let's just keep going. If it gets stuck again, I guess it'll just reload. I don't know what else to do. Good news is the headwinds shouldn't impede us as much when we're going back. I don't know if the open seas are supposed to do that, but it certainly seems like it's a bug. I don't think it, like, when you're getting tossed around by the ocean, you're getting slapped around, but you're not going back to zero, though. You're losing speed, yes, but you're also gaining speed. It may shave it off, but it doesn't go to zero. Right? Headwind? Giggity? Yeah, probably. But wouldn't it, like, wouldn't it just slowly slow you down instead of just going 10 kilometers, 0, 10 kilometers, 0? It's too herky-jerky. Or the simulation's super, the tick rate's slow and then it just comes across that way. Either way, I'll be glad to go the other way when we're done. Okay, anchor is... I don't know why that space manatee keeps humping our deck. Like, look at the speed. See what I mean? It's like we're stuck on something. It's like the anchor's hitting us and slowing us down. See what I mean? Like, it's completely silly. We're not gonna burn petrol doing that though. Screw it. See what I mean? Those kilometers are all over the place. Like, we can't even get far enough away from this freaking manatee. It's like the anchor's down. It's not. Like, we're not moving. See what I mean? Like, it's super glitchy. Like, what the hell's going on? Let's save it one more time. We'll try loading two different things, and then if the ocean's instance is loaded with each one, which I don't see why it wouldn't be, that might help, because it just refreshing that might give us a better... There it is, the complex. Seconds ago. Like, are we even getting close? That station that's like right next to us? We just keep getting rocketed back. I'm trying to turn away from the headwind, doesn't seem to do anything. We're turning fast, but I don't think we're going anywhere. No, I thought it moved all the stuff that was doing that. I think it's this stupid anchor flicking around every 2 seconds. You think these are screwing me up? I'll throw them in the wood chipper, dude. Watch me. Everything appears to be in order. Appears to be. I'll take these because these lock and sometimes these get weird. Maybe it's doing that to me. I don't know. Marine fender. Never should have stopped. Override. If it keeps fighting us, there's not much we can do. We might have to stop. Like, I haven't moved past this manatee in like the last 20 minutes. Was it the anchor? I guess the frames are bad. I can't move out of my spot. Like, what's going on? It's weird. The manatee keeps humping my deck. Yeah, do you see anything detached? Oh, no, I don't. $46, $45. Let's see if we can even get close to that. Just curious. Come on, see if we can get it under 300 meters, or under 400 meters. 31. It is, it's like we're hitting something every 2 seconds. It's silly. I can try to update it after this. Big old turd floating outside. Thanks for the heads up. I'll give it a shot. We close Steam and open it up again? Maybe there's like an update there. I don't see an update for the game yet. Oh, I can't close Steam all the way. You know why? Because OBS is running. Boy. Last updated 10 days ago? Looks like it's already been updated. We'll get another shot. If it's still stuck, we're just gonna have to figure something out. It's very strange. Try a couple other little tricks maybe that might help. Yeah, my last one was like the 10th. Thanks. Thanks for the heads up. Cat mine at 60 because my capture device doesn't go over that, so there's wasted frames. It's running pretty consistently at 60. I had stuff detached too, and I was just wondering. I got rid of all those like fender things. The frames feel like they're absolute dog water. They must have changed something because it was not like this before. See what I mean? Like, that's crazy bad. Cap at 60, Playboy. Why does that feel like it's worse? What is going on? Dude, how's that worse? Oh, wait. Uh-oh. Get away from me. Give it a second, see what it does. That's crazy. Oh, that's crazy. Let's see if we can move. We're actually moving. Thank goodness. Holy crap, that was crazy. We'll stop now. Oh, it stopped. Okay, that's driving me. Yeah, dude, this is... Do you see what I mean? The frames are tanking. We're probably going to have to stop for now because I'll probably have to update drivers and I'll have to close this all down anyway. So, yeah, we'll just pick it up where we left off next time, which will probably be later on today. So sorry for the short stream, but we kind of have to at this point because that's crazy.